Hello students, hope you all are good. Students, today I want to draw your attention towards life. Life which is all about going through ups and downs and pursue our dreams. Don't let any kind of obstacle or hindrance or failure pin you down or push you against your success of life. So, with that note, today we will study another chapter from your book, First Flight. The chapter is Two Stories About Flying. Students, this chapter has two different stories about flying. Both convey very important message about life. So today we are going to study the first story, His First Flight, written by Liam Flaherty. His First Flight is the story about gaining self-confidence through motivation and self-reliance. Here, Liam Flaherty has beautifully described about a young seagull gaining self-confidence through motivation. Motivation by whom? Let's see in the upcoming segment. This is a story of a young seagull who was alone on his ledge. His two brothers and his sister had already flown away. When he wanted to fly, he could not do so. He was very much afraid of flying. Therefore, he failed to gather up the courage to fly. He was really very sad. His father and mother came near him. They called him to fly. They even coaxed him to fly. They threatened that if he did not fly, he would die of hunger. The young seagull wanted to fly. But when the young seagull came to the brink and tried to fly in the air, he became afraid and terrorized. He felt sure that if he tried to fly, he would fall into the sea below, vast sea below. So he used to run back to his hole in the ledge. His father and mother came near him. They called him to fly. They even rebuked him. Rebuked means coaxed him and insisted him to fly. They threatened that if he did not fly, he would die of hunger. But he could not even move. He was afraid to move. 24 hours has passed. Since then, no one had come near him. He had watched his parents, brothers and sisters flying high in the sky. His parents had been perfecting his brothers and sister how to dive for fish on their own. They called him to fly, but he could not fly. He saw his mother sitting on a plateau eating a fish. Seeing his mother eating a fish only increased his hunger. He requested his mother to bring him some food. His mother looked at him sternly. Then she took the piece of fish and flew towards him. The seagull became very happy that the mother is reaching out to him carrying the fish. But the mother seagull had another plans. She did not come to him. She flew across to him with the fish. He leaned out, tapping the rock with his feet that his mother is bringing the fish towards him. The seagull wondered why she was not coming near him. The seagull waited for a moment in surprise. He wondered why his mother did not come nearer. He was so mad with hunger that he dived at the fish. He fell outwards with a scream and downwards into space. He was filled with fear and cried loudly. His heart stood still. He could not hear anything. But the fear lasted only a moment. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards. He felt the wind rushed against the breast feathers. Then it rushed under his stomach and against his wings. Suddenly, he found that he was flying. The young seagull gave out a joyous scream. He was now soaring high and high in the sky. His parents, brothers, and sister flew around him and screamed with joy. He had completely forgotten that he was not able to fly till now. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. He tried to rise, again flapping his wings. He was floating on the green sea. Around him was his family, crying and praising him and motivating him. They were offering him scraps of fish. He had made his first flight successfully. So students, this was the story, his first flight. Let's take a quick recap. There was the young seagull who was afraid to fly. His parents motivated him to fly, but he was very afraid to fly. The young seagull thought that his wings would not support him and he would fall. Once he saw his mother holding a piece of fish in her beak. Maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. With loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into the space. He was seized with terror but kept flapping his wings. He completely forgot that he had never flown before. Now he was able to soar high in the sky. This was his first flight. So students, I'm sure you enjoyed the story. His first flight is the story of hesitation, trial and error, and finally getting success in the end. Have a nice day.